happening? What's cracking? We about to get into this reaction. I'm here with my cousin O.
Big baby.
And I'm Who is Quincy. Like, comment, subscribe to Who is Quincy on YouTube. It only takes you 5 to 10 seconds. Click, 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 click. There you got it. There you have it. But you about to get into the video about this blind rapper getting locked up for for selling drugs to undercover. Huh? I mean, I guess it's undercover, allegedly. But at the same time,
it could have been just a nigga coming out the coffee shop with his donut.
Hell, he blind. So he don't know
in the police car.
He don't know who he's serving.
With the lights on, with the sirens.
He don't know who he's serving.
Let me get a quarter. You gave it to him like a fool.
He might have been talking about a quarter, like literally a quarter. I mean, the police. He don't know. He's blind.
Yeah, he blind. Man, let me get a quarter. You reached in your pocket and got the crack.
You thought it was a quarter. But
for real, mine ain't got bread on it, so I'm like, how you know? You gotta have that. This is the thing. Like, I believe he taking a fall for somebody else. You know what
you would hope.
You. It's no way that you can be able to know what they giving you as far as money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't feel it and say, "Oh." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
A lot of them do know how to read money like that, though.
So my thing is,
Ray Charles used to grab him around the wrist and be like, "You
lady." Ray Charles used to grab the wrist, you know what I'm saying, to see if his how far his hand go up the wrist to try to see how,
well, he was
trying to tell how big bone she was. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Lizzo.
Why you think?
I'm sorry, Lizzo. She beautiful, but
why? You know what I'm saying? But why you think Ray was like going off by, nigga? I need singles because I want to be able to count my money. You know what I'm saying? You telling me it's $35 and you give me a 20, a 10, and a 5. I'm like, that's $3, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Give me ones. I want to be able to. Them things out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel pause.
So
I feel you.
So if you selling drugs and you blind, everybody gotta go get changed so they come see you.
I guess so. I
go to the bank. Let me get
make change.
100 ones, please. I got a big transaction going on. Everybody think you going to the strip club. You going to the dope, man.
Exactly. But like, comment, subscribe to Who is Quincy. We're about to get into the video and see how a blind man sell dope to, I guess, a regular person. I don't even know at this point. But let's get into the video and see what's going on.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a story that I found so interesting, man. Now, it's about a rapper who's not like most other rappers, you know what I mean? This guy gained fame while being a rapper.
You this shit, that nigga, he touching the goat, trying to go to goddamn another car.
Who's also blind, man. Now, the guy, he goes by the name of Mac Wayne. And he comes from the Seattle area of Washington, Washington State. Now, this dude gained a lot of attention in the early 2010s, leading to present day, man. Now, this is an interesting story. And when I saw the visuals, like his music videos of people leading him around, him ghost riding the whip with the cane and everything, I was just like, I was blown away by this story. But what leads...
Fucking serious.
I'm not gonna say it's because he's blind that he
ghost riding the whip.
That he gained some.
Nigga ghost riding the whip every time he turns the steering wheel.
Yeah. But you remember my boy Blind Fury?
Oh, that nigga could rap though.
That nigga was hard.
That nigga could rap.
What I'm saying is,
the white nigga could rap.
The dude could rap. He's a human being. He could rap. He was good. He was nice.
I was talking about me.
He had to have somebody that was looking at his information up phone on that 106 Park. He knew these dude real name, bro. Like, I'm like,
they had to.
Somebody did some research for you, bro.
Like
somebody looked you up, and you know what I'm saying.
Obviously,
had to. I'm like, you blind. You can't see that.
His name Blind First.
Yeah.
That means he blinding first.
Just to talking about this guy today is he's been locked
Well,
up
he got a
for
handle.
some serious drug charges. I mean, the highest level drug dealer, that I've probably talked about outside of certain other stories, right? And this is one of the craziest twists to a wild story to begin with, because how many times do you hear about a blind rapper actually gaining some sort of success and notoriety and actually getting any type of fame? I think maybe it happened one other time, but that guy was kind of like a freestyler or something like that. But this is wild, man. What we're going to talk about is the case and how he was sentenced today, man. Now, before we get to the specifics and talk about all the details, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like.
Did you see how much meth he had? He didn't know he had that. He couldn't see it.
Button. Make sure you hit that
You can't
subscribe
see
button,
it.
and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this rapper Mac Wayne, the blind rapper, man, and how he got arrested and sentenced. Now, I'll be referencing this news story right here, where it goes into detail about how we got to this point in his career. Now, the headline of the story says this. It says, blind Snohomish County rapper sentenced, 247 pounds of meth, 42,000 pills seized. Now, off the bat,
How does they know he had that much?
you already got to be thinking,
Ain't
like,
no
man,
way he knew he had that much dope. He ain't see it. He ain't see the shit coming. That's no pun intended.
It's a setup, man. This is
that sounds
Yeah,
like
no.
some high level,
He
drug
ain't
dealing
see it.
type of stuff, man. Like him having that much stuff attached to his name, it makes it seem like he was doing some heavy duty things out there in the streets. But it gets even deeper, man. So let's actually look at the news story that's attached to this story as well.
Here in Washington, a blind rapper is going to prison for drug distribution, and federal prosecutors say a documentary on Amazon Prime helped agents make their case. 37-year-old Wayne Frisbee, who goes by Mac Wayne, was arrested 2 years ago in Snohomish County. He's one of more than a dozen people prosecuted as part of a drug trafficking ring. Investigators say Frisbee was heard on wiretap ordering large amounts of meth and heroin, and they identified him by comparing his voice to a documentary made about his life. Frisbee pleaded guilty last May to a conspiracy charge and is serving a 6-month sentence.
Now, as they said in that short news clip, dude got arrested because they were able to recognize his voice or match his voice from the documentary that made him famous locally. So he had already began a career as a rapper. Like he was in the early world star days of like the 2012, 2013, and he got a name and recognition from being a blind rapper. Like, that's not a normal thing to see out there. You don't have that many blind rappers out there
white rapper.
that make it to a level of being recognized. I'm not shaming anybody who might have.
I mean, he was a blind white rapper. So he gonna get some recognition.
you don't get recognition.
But
So,
white.
obviously- You know what I'm saying? That make it even
A
too
blind white
hard.
rapper?
That even make it harder.
No, I mean, it's
Because,
gonna
I mean,
sound
what-
harder.
No, I mean it's harder. Like you got to actually have somewhat of some kind of pattern, or some kind of vocabulary to do it. I mean, to actually be successful at it, to where you're not like looking like.
But if he
dope.
wasn't white, you think he gonna bang his music?
Yeah, if he was good, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if he's good. I ain't never
heard of music. So, but in order for people to actually be on him like that, he actually had to put out at least 1 or 2 songs that were straight.
Oh, he was a Pac-Man. Obviously, he's serving back to him. He don't even know
Having
who
any
he's
impairments
down
or
to.
anything like that,
Hey,
right?
you ain't even
It's
know
just
it.
an amazing accomplishment for somebody to do and a huge hurdle to overcome. So a lot of people were rooting for him and amazed by seeing this, right? Well, over the years, as his rap career started to decline, they're alleging that he got knee deep into the streets and started moving some major weight. Now, upon being arrested 2 years ago, while he was locked up, they also alleged that while he was in jail, the county jail, waiting on, to hear his charges and everything, that he got busted trying to sell drugs. So this dude is either really on the enterprising side of that, and I am not trying to, say that there's anything good or anything positive about selling drugs. No, so don't take that from this. But dude is being accused of really trying to enterprise out here, and it's wild to say the least. Now, in the story that was attached to the news clip, man, it goes on to say this, man. It says that the blind rapper also known as Mac Wayne, from Snohomish County, which is kind of in the Seattle area, was sentenced to 6 years in prison after pleading guilty to the drug distribution charges. And that's according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Now, Wayne Frisbee, a.k.a. Mac Wayne, is 37 years old, and he was arrested in December 2020 for his role in a massive drug trafficking ring after investigators identified Frisbee making drug deals.
Look here. Did he actually know he was in that drug ring? You think he did?
I mean, he knew. I mean, he knew.
I mean, he had.
But at the same time, I feel like he was just the fall guy, and you know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, the only thing they got is him, his voice recording of him ordering it. So, you know, it could have either been a plot to get Pete off of the main character and put it on him, or. But I think that's what it was.
Are you gonna take the charge? Or you gonna let the blind man take the charge? That's the question.
Shit. Still dope. I ain't taking no charge. It's taking my jail.
Yes, who going to jail tonight?
Guess who going to jail?
Mm.
Don't drop the soap. You ain't gonna find it. I mean, shit. I mean, you going into a real slippery situation, man.
Mm-hmm. Slip.
Hey, you know, how you know what table this is? How you even know where the line is to get your food? How you know
He
the
got
line?
people. He got people. He got people. They gonna tell him. I mean, look at him, cuz. He got one eye that seemed like it worked.
I just told you that.
Is he
Blind.
fully blind?
Yeah.
I have legally blind. Legally blind.
Yeah, he blind.
Legally blind. That's the difference.
I mean, legally blind and blind is like two. Legally blind means that
You can still see.
you can
nigga.
still see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he blind where he can't see, or he can just make out shapes, figures. He can't really pick up detail. But what he should have been doing is picking up no damn phone.
He shouldn't be picking up nothing if he didn't know where it was
He should have
at.
did some pigeon flipping out
And
there.
like bird call.
Oh yeah, right. Order some bricks.
Bird call. But hey, he fucked up.
Message, don't order your drugs over the phone. Do that shit in person.
I mean, hey, just do what you gotta do. But hey, like, comment, subscribe to Who is Quincy. I'm here with my cousin.
Big baby.
And like, comment, subscribe. Playlist right here. Videos right here. Subscribe right here. Do those. Until another video, we gotta go.